Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We brought Billy and Bob here as well. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so where is everybody from? Where is everyone from? I can see Chris. Jesus, Billy. Okay, Singapore, Sweden, London, Brooklyn, Jamaica, Singapore, Sweden, Ireland, India, Iran, Ghana, Bolivia, Serbia, Kenya, Indonesia, Albania, Springfield, Vietnam, Slovenia, Dublin. Okay, welcome, 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 guys. Welcome. We have an international crowd in here. We have a very important topic here today. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Naveen Prithiani. I am your host from urbanforex.com, your senior mentor at urbanforex.com, senior trader at forexwatchers.com. And we are here to talk about why price action traders fail. So before, my thing crashed. That was the major announcement that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm glad you all liked that. Before I begin, how many of you guys are here for the very, very first time? Good, so we've got a good 50, 56, 60 people in here that are brand new, that have been here for the very first time. Those of you guys who are here for the very first time, have you guys actually seen any of my stuff or know who I am? Or were you just told by a friend that, you know, there's this brown guy on the internet, you just want to go watch his stuff? Have you guys seen my stuff before? Yeah? Okay, okay. Okay, so you guys know how we do things in here. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube. Everything is always recorded, so those of you who are asking. Okay, so let's get started. It's 7:06. We spent a good 6 minutes saying hello to everybody. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the whiteboard here. Let me know when you guys can see my circle. Yeah? Excellent, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, Ryan, the question is why limit max people? The question is why not? I don't want to keep this open. There's a lot of people who want to be here, and there's a lot of people who take this for granted. Those who take it for granted, keep them out. Keep them out. I say keep them out. Those who do want to come here, let them come here, and let me see they want to be here. Okay? I am here to serve those people. Okay, so the topic of today is why price action traders fail. Let's discuss one of these things. Let's discuss one of these things. So, stage one is the psychology part. Okay? Why do you think price action traders fail when it comes to psychology? Okay, why do you think price action, okay? There's fear and greed. Okay, so before I left Maldives, right? I just got back in yesterday, including the manager of the hotel. He was a trader of Forex, and he started asking some questions, saying, you know, I've been in the industry for 2 years, and unfortunately, I'm looking for a way around. And after sitting down with him at the airport, you know, I drew up a few things that made sense to him very instantly of what's going wrong for all these years. Now, this happens quite a bit for many, many people. Now, the number one mistake that comes in why price action traders fail is, think about it. I want all of you guys to let me know, what does a price action trader do? What does a price action trader do? Okay? He follows price, reads the price chart, looks at patterns, reads the market, he earns based on price. Okay, so all of these questions are correct, right? All these questions are correct. His main objective is look at price. Okay, his main objective starts like this. He looks at the price, and then what's next? What does he do after that? And then the brain goes only on one thing. It says, now this is the main mistake that comes in. As soon as he looks at price, he's more focused on, well, what should I do? Okay, what should I do? Which means, do I hit the buy button? Do I hit the sell button? You know, what should I do? What do I need to do right now? Because there's a reason why I'm here, and I need to make the reason count. Okay? So, now the reality is, you need to look at the markets with, now that's the difference. What is it telling me? What is it telling me? So when we see the charts here, okay, now price action traders take good pride in saying, look, I don't look at indicators. Screw indicators. That was old school fashion. I'm the new fashion guy. I'm a price action guy. I look at bat patterns maybe at the most, or I look at candlestick patterns. I'm 2.0 trader, right? I'm not an indicator or a trading system guy. That's so yesterday. That's what a price action trader unfortunately tells himself. Is that any better? Is that any better? Just because you threw out your indicators, does that mean you're a successful trader now? See, that's the thing I want you guys to understand. Just because you cut out the nonsense doesn't still mean you have an edge. Okay, so where does the edge lie? Where is the edge? Where's the edge hidden? What is your edge? I want you to all to take a moment and think, what makes you better than the average person who's also staring at his screen and saying, what should I do now? What makes you different? Okay? So obviously it's your education, right? I'm not talking about education in learning what is a candlestick or learning, what's the next guy doing, but it's to understand, do you understand trading? What is trading? Do you understand trading? Okay, how many of you guys can tell me in a nutshell what is trading? Let's see if I can, how quickly the first answer comes up correctly. What's trading? Okay, buy and sell. Okay, if trading is buy and sell, how do you make money? How do you make money? Buy low, sell high, the difference, correct? Okay, so this is a general concept line. Everyone understands this, right? Now, here's the problem. Does everyone trade correctly? So if we understand, this is trading is trying to understand it's buying and selling, but now we're trying to figure out, well, how do we make money from the buying and selling? Okay, so let's do this. Now, if we say price is here, let's say 1.66. Oh, that doesn't look like a 6. Okay, 1.66. Okay, that's the price right now. And here is the price on the chart. Remember, you are price action traders, which means don't focus here as much as you need to focus here. Let me tell you this. What if I was to take your charts away? I'm going to make it even stronger. What if I make you blind? I blindfold you and I have you listen to the audio of price. Can you still figure out what's going on in the market? Or do you have to see a chart? You see, if you are able to say yes to that, you need to understand price moves in a certain way. Price whisperer. No, so price moves in a certain way, and you need to start getting a hang of, okay, well, what happens when price moves? What happens? What happens? Okay, so the price is at 160. I want some of you guys to imagine what I am saying. I'm going to draw it later. Okay, I'm going to draw it later, but I want you to just watch what I'm doing with price, and I want you to understand the feeling of price. Once again, we have 490 people in here, which means no one else probably is getting in anymore. We've got 10 more seats in here, and the room is now locked. Okay, so price is at 166. Right now, the time is, let's say, 7 a.m. Okay, let's say New York time. It's 8 a.m. New York time, for example. It's 8 a.m. New York time, and at 8:15, prices went to 168. Okay, 8:15, prices went to 168. 8:16, prices went to 166 again. At 8:20, prices went to 169. Okay, in your mind, what are you seeing right now? Do you really have any information right now? Good. For those of you who are saying choppy, some people are saying trend is up. Okay, some are saying don't know what to do. Nothing's really happening. You know why? Because there's a negotiation still going on in the market, but nothing is happening. Okay, here we go. 8:35. Prices are at 188. Okay, remember, you cannot see. All you do is hear these audios. Okay? Price goes to 188. 840. Price 189. 842. Price 187. Oh, sorry, 187. Okay? 845. Focus, keep focus. 845. Price comes to 174. Okay? 846. Follow along as close as you can. 846. Price goes to 178. 848. Price goes to 180. Okay, I'm doing this for a reason. Focus. Any of you guys who are bored right now and cannot focus, you're gonna fail trading. Focus as hard as you can. The trading is the key of being focused. Okay, just focus. 850, 170, 855, 168, 859, 170, 902, 166. Okay, now before we get on to this, doing this as a chart, what's going on in your mind right now? What just happened to price? Okay, so I can see there's a lot of explanations coming out, right? Some people are saying fake, some people are saying we're getting a discount again. It got expensive and then the price dropped. We might be in a money spot, up and down. Okay, all right. So what I'm trying to train you guys here is I'm trying to teach you guys, if you're a price action trader, you don't actually need the charts to understand this. For those of you guys who know how to take screenshots in your house right now, take a screenshot. Keep this on the side ready for you. Okay? Keep this available for you. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next screen right here. Ready? Here we go. Okay, prices started at 166. Okay? Then they went from 166 to 168. How long? How long did that take? 15 minutes. Okay? It went up to 168. Okay, 15 minutes, it took that long. Now after 15 minutes, prices dropped back down to 1.66 in a matter of 1 minute. Okay? Do you notice that we're not just focused on, oh, where did the price end up? That's what every trader does. Where did the price end up? You need to focus on how did the price get there? Was it slow? Was it fast? Was it easy? Was it hard? And if you're a trader, if you're a big player buying this or selling this, what's the market trying to tell you? Not what pattern do I see so I can click a buy or a green button or a red button. Stop trying to do that. Learn to look at the market and understand what's it trying to tell you. Does that make sense? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Focus, focus. All right, here we go. Prices moved to 168. Okay, then we went to 166. Then in 4 minutes, prices rose back to 169. Okay, 4 minutes it took. 169. Here we go. Price is a little bit higher. Okay, now then prices went to 188 after 15 minutes. It went to 188. Okay, 188. Slow and steady. Took 15 minutes to get up there. Make sense? So far so good, everyone with me? Okay, here we go. Then it went up to 189, took another 5 minutes. Okay, there you go. 189. Then 187 in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Yeah, the room is packed. No one else is getting in. So congratulations to all of you guys who have made it here live. Billy and Bob, thank you. They've done a good job. Okay, now we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Billy is my spirit animal. Okay, so we got, and then at 8:45, prices went to 174. Okay, boom, prices went down to 174. All right. Now, yeah, it got rejected off there. It went to 174, then to 178, and then to 180 in a few minutes. Look at the time now. In a matter of 2 minutes, prices are moving. Prices are moving. Few minutes time, prices are moving. What does that tell you about the rhythm of the price? Before we were doing 15-minute intro, yeah. Now every few minutes, it's making a move. It's making a move. It's making a move. Yeah, markets are getting active. Can you tell me? Can you see the activity of the market on a chart? Can you actually see that on a chart? If you're looking at a 1-hour chart, will you ever know how active is the market? No. You cannot feel the rhythm. You cannot feel the rhythm. But if you're just listening to it through audio, as if I blindfolded you and turned Mr. Miyagi on you, and I blindfolded you and I said, just listen to the price. You know, listen to what the price has to say, not what do you have to do. Okay, as you're listening to this price, okay, now prices went up to 180, 170, then 168 drop, and then 170, 166. Let's draw that. Okay, prices went up, and then it dropped again to 168, 166. Now, for those of you who said this is a discount, I should buy it because it looked like someone was interested in buying it, right? That's why the price was going up. And now some people are saying, well, now that the price has come back down, maybe I have a better price. Okay? Now there's 3 types of people here. I'm going to explain to you. Type 1. Okay? I'm going to label all the price action traders, all of them, okay? Type 1. Okay? Type 1 says, it's an uptrend because I was part of it. I saw the uptrend happen. So now that prices come back down, I can buy it for a discount, which means I got a better price. This guy is the thinker. Okay, we got the thinker here, which means I think a little bit outside the box and not just what the chart is telling me. Type number 2 says the recent move is a down, and because it's a down, I'm a seller. Okay, I follow price. I'm a price action kind of guy. I follow the movement of the price. So if it's a down, that's a sell, sell, sell. If it's an up, it's a buy, buy, buy. Number 3, pattern recognition guy. Mr. Pattern says, I think I just saw a fake out happen. The price went up and it came back down. The up never happened. Pattern type of guy, which says, look for the design. He's constantly looking for something he recognizes. Okay, design looker, if you want to call it. So he says this might be a spike. Okay, Tim, what if we are all of them? Well, we need to be all of them at one point or another in our trading career to understand what to do and what not to do. Okay, and then there's type 4. Okay. Type 4, we got some more of the serious traders in here. And what is type 4 looking at? Is he's looking at constantly all of this information. Okay, yeah, to be one step ahead, actually, as Ben 10 is saying, I feel even weird saying the word Ben 10 out loud like that. So, as Ben 10 is saying, you know, a step ahead of them. Now, to be a step ahead, you need to understand what is happening in the market. Now, if this, okay, who moves the market? Let's first understand the basic laws of movement of the market. Who actually moves the market? Yeah, large players, right? Or if you want to say, if you say the entire world with a lot of their money is moving the market, just imagine if it's one person, okay? Imagine it's one person. So if one person is moving the market, excuse me, yeah, Mr. Dude, right? So one person's moving the market, He was looking to buy. Okay, he's doing business now. Think in terms of business. He's buying. He wants this price 166. As prices go higher, he's willing to pay even a higher price. Prices go even higher. And then he's willing to pay even a higher price. Prices go higher. And then at a certain point here, he stopped willing to pay. Now think about it for a moment. If you are a person monitoring this big boy and you're like, okay, the markets keep rising. The markets keep rising. 1 hour has gone by every 15 minutes and the markets keep rising. And you're like, someone obviously wants this so badly that they keep buying it. If they want it so badly, prices keep rising, but it takes 1 hour to build it up. And then suddenly, within a matter of minutes, prices drop 50% discount. 50% discount almost, initially, till here. Okay? They drop to here, 50% discount. Why isn't our big boy who was initially interested in buying it gobbling this up? Didn't he like that? Didn't he want to take the price up? Why isn't he taking the price? Prices drop down even more. Why isn't he buying it now? Why isn't he buying it now? So I want you to think about this though. Think about this. Okay? Is he looking for a more of a discount? Is he saying, I don't want this anymore? Or is he saying, you know, play it cool. I just want to act like I'm a big boy and I'm going to act like I'm playing hard to get. You know? That's for us to understand. Like, what is he trying to do? You know, does he not want it? Does he want it at all? Or has he stepped aside and says, you know what, I'm done? If we don't try to hack into that information and try to objectify it the best that we can, all we're doing is one of these three things. Like price action traders. And this is why price action traders fail. Because they fail to look at the picture of what is in front of them by trying to understand it. They're trying to make sense of it through a pattern. They're trying to make sense of it through a design. They're trying to make sense of it by saying, well, what if I think a step ahead? Okay, without thinking in a way, well, what is it trying to tell me? Instead of guessing, what is it trying to tell me? Does that make sense? Everyone with me so far? Okay, so always think that when you're trading like this, always think if you're a price action trader and the chart is nothing but what a big boy is doing, okay? If a chart is nothing but what a big boy is doing, if that's the case, okay, let's say the markets are going up, right? Just think when the day starts, when you sit down onto your charts and you're looking at your chart, just think today you're watching how the big boy is going to work with his briefcase. It's a day in the office of the big boy and you are sitting there far away in your house with binoculars. Okay, I'm going to draw the worst binoculars ever, but you get the idea. And you're watching him. You're like, let's see what he does. Okay, I want to watch everything that he does and monitor how is he buying and selling. Okay? Okay, I want to watch everything that he does and I want to watch how he's buying and selling. So he wants the price. He wants something. That's why price is going up. He's willing to pay a higher price, willing to pay a higher price, willing to pay a higher price, willing to pay a higher price. And you as a trader watching, you're like, why is he so desperate? Why does he want to pay a higher price all the time? He must really want this. Okay, once prices start to come back down, is it coming down slowly or aggressively? Okay, if it's coming down slowly, is my big boy still willing to buy it? Or do I just say, okay, 50% Fibonacci retracement, buy, because that's all I can think about? Okay, 38% Fibonacci retracement, just buy it. Okay, 61.8% retracement, just buy it. I should just buy based on any pattern and design and whatnot? No, you gotta be a little bit stronger than that. Okay, you gotta be a little bit better than that. Okay? So when you're thinking in this way and you're like, okay, well, what's he doing as he's pulling back? You're thinking, constantly thinking. Okay, and then suddenly you see a sharp move again. Like, oh, could that be my big boy interested in the price again? Because the last few times he was so desperate that he didn't even let price come back down to his original buying price when the day started. Does that make sense? If we say this is John, okay, let's use someone from the room. Hold on, let's to pick up a name. Let's say this is Leon. Okay, there's a guy named Leon in the room. So let's say this is Leon, and Leon's the big boy. Okay, and Leon is looking to buy this. Forget Forex. We're gonna name this a product. Okay, so don't think Forex. Think in terms of Leon wants to buy a Gucci shirt. Okay. Okay, he wants to buy a Gucci shirt. Okay, Leon must be like, no. Please leave me out of this. I don't want a Gucci shirt. But for this example, we're going to be talking about this. Okay, so he's saying, I want a Gucci shirt. And the price of the Gucci shirt is $50. Okay, the price of the shirt is $50. He wasn't able to buy it. He wants, let's say, 100 pieces. He buys 20. And then the price rises. Oh my God, the price rises, and he's like, you know what? I'm afraid the price is gonna go up more because I studied the market. I studied the market, so he buys 30 more. And the price still rises, like, oh man, I didn't buy all my 100 pieces. Okay, I'll buy 30 more. Now for you, okay, don't forget, for you, you're an outsider watching this. What you see is the traits of what he's doing. You're not watching price to say, that's an uptrend. No. Don't keep it that simple. It's not always that simple. Yes, it's an uptrend, but why is it an uptrend? Answer that question and you have the answer to how you have to trade. So you're like, oh man, I think Leon's desperate. He really wants those Gucci shirts, man. He really wants those Gucci shirts. And as the prices start dropping, they come down again. As the prices start dropping, you're seeing, is Leon gonna buy again? Should I buy with Leon? Does that make sense? That's your objective. If you're looking at what you should do, to know what you should do, you must know what Leon is doing. If you don't know what Leon is doing, then everything you do is nothing but a gamble. It's just a roll of the dice. Because you're just looking for a pattern, and who knows, Leon is not following a pattern. Leon is trying to buy a Gucci shirt. He's not looking at, today I see a pin bar, so I'm going to buy my Gucci shirt. No way. He's doing what? He's doing buying and selling. He's doing trading. He's not looking at patterns. Okay? If any of you guys want to go buy a house, you look at price, you study this, you see who's selling it to you, and you try to buy it from the person who's selling it to you. Or do you say, according to this candlestick pattern, I'm going to now buy this house. Right? All of you guys, almost every single one of you guys told me this is what trading is. It's buying and selling. If it's buying and selling, then throw patterns out the window as well. Patterns help you understand how the buying and selling might be happening. But if you really want to get into the brain of the big boy, you need to start to engage into him. If you have to turn on the audio, and if you can get a price that reads out the price to you, blindfold yourself and try to understand, can I monitor the rhythm of the players? Does that make sense? Did you guys understand when I use the example of if I blindfolded you, would you be able to understand what price is doing? Yeah? So think of it always in that sense. Don't think I have to look at the charts. Okay? Just think, if I was to blindfold you, how would you respond? Okay? Alright. So now, let's take this to the charts. Let's take this to the charts. Okay, now that you guys have logic in place, and everyone now is going to be like, so did Leon actually end up buying the shirts or what? You know, and Leon's probably going to go home and be like, I hate Naveen. Why did he have to give me a Gucci shirt? So, all right, so let's go into charts now. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, so Let's take a look at this on any pair that you guys like, any specific pair. I'll take the first one that comes up. USC, no, not Bitcoin. What was the first one? Slow down, slow down. Everyone's typing. Okay, GU is the next thing I saw. Okay, so pound USD. Okay, here we go. Now, we're looking at pound USD. And we want to monitor what we're seeing. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so everyone can see it when we draw on it, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to take a screenshot now, make it a little bit more bigger in case those of you guys who have glasses or... Here we go. Okay, is that visible? Everyone can see that? I'm going to draw a circle. Can everyone see the circle? Yeah, the holy circle of urban forex. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Now, pound USD. Okay, we're going to start with the man with the briefcase. He is out to do business today. Okay, and all of you guys who are in this side, I think that's where, if everyone's watching this, that's where everyone is sitting at. You guys are all watching this with your binoculars, right? Okay, horrible binoculars, looks like underwear actually. But you guys are all watching this thing, okay? Now that you guys are watching this thing and you're like, okay, let's say this guy, what kind of mood is he in today? Is he in a buying mood or is he in a selling mood? He's in a selling mood. So now, instead of a buyer, let's label him as today, he's not playing the buyer, he's playing the store owner. That's who he is today. He's the store owner. Okay, he's the guy giving the product today. Okay, so he's a seller. Okay, now he's selling. Can everyone tell me how he's selling? He's selling slow. Okay, why? Why is he selling slowly? Okay, don't think lower low and all that nonsense. Why? Why is he selling slowly? Buyers are theirs, yes. He's trying to see, if I give a little bit more discount, does somebody buy it? If I give a little bit more discount, does somebody buy it? And if they do buy it, how much do they buy it? So when he gave a discount to here, did people eat that up? Did people buy that? Yeah, they bought some, but how much did they buy? Not so much. They didn't buy as much as when he initially started to give a discount, right? So, and if that's the case, if they didn't buy as much as he was offering, what did this store owner do here? Okay, let's say this is Leon. Leon is now getting rid of his Gucci shirts. You know, he's like, you know what? I don't like the print. I don't like the colors. Naveen screwed me over by getting me some horrible Gucci shirts. I need to get rid of this thing. Okay, so he's in a selling mood today. Okay, so now he's looking at this, and why did Leon give a little bit further discount? Why? Yeah, why did he give a slightly further discount? He didn't have enough buyers. So he's saying, let me see if I lower the price a little bit more if people will buy it. Because he can feel the presence of, there are some buyers there. He knows. Because he can just look outside of a store and be like, I can see some people lining up to buy. Okay? Leon sees that there are people outside that are somewhat interested, but they're still not buying. So he's saying, let me give a little bit more discount. Okay? Then people buy again. How did they buy this time compared to buying last time? Forget pattern, focus on the why. There we go. How many of you guys are already having aha moments right now? That, oh my God, I've been trading wrong my entire life. I've just been looking for patterns, design, answers, a guru, a mentor who keeps telling me, you know what? I'll give you a special indicator for $55 and this will make you a gazillionaire overnight. Okay? Yeah, so now I'm giving you the keys right here that you need to know to think a little bit outside the box, please. All right, so now as we're going, what did the people do? Okay, back to focusing. What did the people do? How did they buy the second time around? Okay? Not as strong, right? Not as strong. So now, if they didn't buy as strong, we must be thinking, well, I think Leon's gonna have to give a bigger discount, but because they didn't buy as strong. But how much discount did Leon give the second time around? I mean, this time. Did he give a much more discount? Just a little bit more. So now we are even more confused of what does Leon know that we don't know? We obviously see there's not enough buyers, but why isn't Leon dropping the price? What's going on in Leon's mind? That's our job as a follower. If you want to make any money to anticipate and not participate in the market, then you need to get into the brain of what is Leon doing? What is he up to? Okay? It's almost like I'm trying to teach you to be prejudiced in the market. In the real life, we're told not to be prejudiced, but in the market, you better be prejudiced as best as you can. It's like, become Donald Trump in the market. Just be prejudiced all over the place. Okay, so now, as prices continue to drop further here we go. Okay, now, when prices drop even more, what happens? How do you feel now about what Billy is doing? Sorry, not Billy, what Leon is doing. Sorry, I had Billy in my head the whole week. Okay. All right. So prices go down even further. Like look at it's the lowest discount that Leon has ever offered. Correct? Now, okay, focus now carefully, because this is the moment what is going to separate you from the rest of the people trading. Okay, ready? What happened here? They come in strong. They're like, oh my God, these Gucci shirts that Naveen made Leon buy, although it's not so beautiful looking, we want them. The price is just right. They want it. So they bought it. They bought it quickly. Okay, now once they buy it quickly, how quick was those candles? This is a 4-hour candle, right? 4-hour charts. 2 candles, they bought it instantly. So 8 hours, it jumped up quickly. Would you say this is a higher high? That's a higher high, right? According to this chart pattern design, that's a higher high. He went above where price was struggling. If that's a higher high or where support equals resistance that was breached, the world is now turning into a buyer. Because of how quickly the buyers went up, everyone who works on emotions is saying, Jesus Christ, that's a buy. We have to buy it now, otherwise we will never buy the Ferrari that we've been dreaming about. We must hit the buy buttons. The green color button on my chart, I need to click on it 50 times. Okay? Yeah. So they hit the buys in here, but we are still saying, okay, I can see some buyers are interested in Leon shirts at this price, And then Leon, we see suddenly slow discount and into a major discount. Okay, if Leon just gave a major discount, can we say, all right, okay, price action pattern traders, can we say, oh my God, that is a triple bottom. A triple bottom is stronger than a double bottom, is stronger than a single bottom, and all the bottoms are as strong as it gets. So we have to hit the buy, and we're going to bottom this thing out, and we're going to buy it with everything we've got. Oh, I feel like I was rapping. Right? We're just going to buy. Okay? Pattern, right? That's a pattern. Single, double, triple. That's like, dude, it's every sign that says buy, buy, buy. But you, as a person watching on the sidelines with that underwear, seeing like, I know what's happening. I know what Leon is doing. Leon just gave a further discount. What does Leon know that we do not know? Leon says, get rid of it. I have to give more discounts. No one is willing to buy my shirts. Why is he giving such a big discount if people were buying? Because the people left. They're no longer willing to buy. And then what happens at the same price that Leon, initially people were buying at? What happened? What happens there? How many people buy? Less buyers. If there is less buyers, can you figure out that you have to sell before the sell happens? That is your edge. As the whole world is preparing for a buy, you look at that as that's definitely a sell. That's what separates you from the rest. Does that make sense? Okay? I'm trying to give you that extra edge to say I can be better than who I used to be. Even if I used to be, I was, long time ago, I was that guy constantly buying that thing, thinking that that's the way to do it. That's the way business is done in trading. Because I'm just looking at a chart and I'm trying to figure out what should I do. Instead of trying to figure out, well, what is Leon trying to tell me? Leon, I bet you're famous right now. Like every time people are looking at their charts, they're probably thinking, what is Leon trying to do? It's like, so there you go. There you go. So now, in everyone's 500 people are in here, in 500 people's minds, every time they look at the chart, they're going to be like, what is Leon trying to do? Okay, so far so good. Everyone with me? Everyone understanding the logic? Okay, so that is the major thing. So of course the psychology part of it is one. The obvious thing is people chase the market, right? Because of psychology. That's stage one. They're always chasing. Okay, they're always running after the chart. Okay, I see some I do not understand. For those of you who don't understand, it is recorded. You can watch it again. It'll make sense the more times you watch it. How many of you guys are brain fried right now? Like completely like, wow, that was a lot of information to take in an hour. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like to relax. Like just keep going and going and going. You guys are here in the webinar, taking time off from your precious time, whatever you had to do. You are away from distracting duck, and you're here. I want to make it worth it, right? So that's why we're here. We want to make sure everything is perfect, and you guys are learning something new, learning something new. All right, now let's just take a look at this even further. What happens after Leon drops the price here? How much does Leon drop the price? He dropped the price a lot. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Think. Leon dropped the price a lot. What does that mean? Why is Leon dropping the price a lot? No buyers. But what does that tell you about Leon? If there's no buyers, he's dropping the price. Why is he desperate to get rid of this stuff? Yeah, he's desperate to sell. Every day he looks at these Gucci shirts, he's like, I'm gonna vomit, I gotta get rid of these shirts. Like he really wants to get rid of it. But not to mention, maybe he has a high quantity. Because we do see some buyers buying every now and then, but he has so much stock, he has so much pieces that he just can't get rid of them. Does that make sense? So you also have to think about that, because the more he sells, the more people buy, the more he sells, the more people buy, all of this time, do you think he's going to have those Gucci shirts forever? So at some point of the time, eventually he's going to run out of stock, right? So you want to keep that in mind also, is at what point do you think Leon is going to run out of pieces? You have to keep that in mind. So as he keeps selling them, he comes to this price. This is a much lower price than before what he started his business with. He started his business day up here. Okay? Remember, if you just focus on this and not just the chart, the chart helps you with the rhythm of what was Leon trying to do, and now price is here in a matter of from the 25th until the beginning of October. Prices come down very quickly in 5 business days. You can clearly see Leon is trying to get rid of this stuff. Okay? Now. Okay, remember I told you guys I'm going to give you guys a hack, right? Okay, so here's the hack. Okay, I want you to think like this. Now, whenever you're in anyone's webinar or whatever, and they're teaching you, okay, how much lower low? Okay, since that's a lower low, you want to be selling. Okay, but now at least you have the logic of why a lower low tells you to sell, because it's not just the lower low, it's the degree. This low was only 100 pips. Then the buyer's was only 50 pips, and then the next low was 500 pips. That means a whole different thing than a typical lower low. These two are not the same. They mean different things. But an indicator person just thinks that's a lower low. I mean, a price action trader just thinks it's a lower low, so keep selling. Do you see the difference between the two? So yes, so Ryan, that's true. Time plays a role. The speed plays a role. The strength plays a role. All of these things are factors that people are simply overlooking because they're constantly looking for something easy. Okay, so how many of you guys can promise me today that I will spend a little bit more time and work harder on this? Okay, I want you guys to make a pact right here. I'm not saying make a blood pact. I don't want to see blood all over the screen or something. But make a pact here that it is enough time has passed by for just doing the wrong thing. You guys are going to step it up and raise your limits of how you're going to trade. Okay, how many of you guys here are, wait, let me just check this here. How many of you guys here are already in any of my courses? We got 52 people, 54 people in the Mastering Price Action. We got a lot of people in the 4-course bundle. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. We have some elite members in here, some senior traders. 18 of you guys are in here. 75, 74. Okay, so we have a lot of people in here that are actually students here. That's very, 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 very good. Okay, so for those of you guys who do not have the price action course, you guys can pick it up today if you guys want. It is available on our website at urbanforex.com. I'll get you guys the link here. I believe it's this one right here. It's a 7-week course. It is available to everyone to pick it up. It was under closed doors before, but now it's available for everyone to pick up. It is now priced at $249. We had initially priced it at $6,000. Prices are going to be going up higher again this year. This is our 3rd time we're going to be raising the prices on this. So you guys can pick them up today. It is available while the prices are still low at $249. It's a 7-week course. We go into stuff that we talked about today, but a little bit more structure based of what do you need to look for. And obviously you saw many of the students who are here are actually already members. So you have first-hand reviews from people. And an important announcement I wanted to make to you guys. Actually, let me get on the screen here. I wanted to make an announcement here. Okay. An important announcement I wanted to make to you guys. Oh yeah, Billy and Bob, yes. They're happy to be here as well, sorry, here. So the important announcement I wanted to make today was next week we are doing a private webinar for MPA students, the Mastering Price Action students. So any of you guys who are in the Mastering Price Action course, next week is closed doors, private for members only. We are doing that. So look out for my email on that. We are going to be going over it. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper, go into some trades and stuff like that. We're going to go front to end of MPA as a trade. So we'll dive deep into it, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys there. All of you guys who are members, I want to see you guys there live and on time. Okay? So I hope today was a good aha moment for you guys. You've learned a lot. Even for those of you who are not students, I hope you guys learned something from here, and you guys are going to walk away a little bit smarter, a little bit educated, and you guys will have a better grip on how you need to trade the markets. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Until next time, guys, thank you for being here. And for those of you who are on Facebook Live, thank you for being here as well. I will see you guys all next week. Cheers. Bye for now.